Hey everyone, and welcome to Istanbul. This city is where Europe and Asia meet, where old stuff mixes with new stuff. From the moment you get here, you'll love its energy, beautiful buildings, and cool culture. Get ready to go back in time as we explore old places, walk through busy markets, and experience this awesome city. We'll start high above the city, looking at the famous Galatatower, a tall tower that's been watching over Istanbul for a super long time. Then, we'll go into the city, exploring its secret alleys, colorful bazaars, and big mosques. Get ready to try yummy Turkish food, buy cool souvenirs, and make memories you'll keep forever. So come on, let's explore Istanbul together. Our first stop is the Hagia Sophia, a super cool Byzantine building that's been around for over 1500 years. Can you believe it? 1500 years. That's older than almost everything. When you go inside, you'll be amazed by its giant dome, pretty mosaics, and how big it is. It's like going to another world. It was first a church, then a mosque, and now it's a museum, showing how interesting Istanbul's history is. Take your time walking around, looking at the mosaics, and imagining all the emperors, sultans, and people who have been here. You can almost hear history talking to you. You have to see the Hagia Sophia if you come to Istanbul. You'll be amazed by how beautiful and important it is. It's like a history book that came to life. Next, we're going to the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also called the Blue Mosque, and you'll see why. Wait until you see all the blue tiles inside. It's like a giant jewelry box. Built a long time ago, the Blue Mosque is a beautiful example of Ottoman architecture, with its many domes, 6 towers, and big courtyard. Try to count all those tiles. I bet you can't. When you're in the main prayer hall, with the light from the colorful windows, you'll feel very peaceful. It's a great place to get away from the busy city. Don't forget to look at the fancy writing on the walls. It shows how great Ottoman art was. It's really cool. Hold on to your money, because we're going into the Grand Bazaar, one of the biggest and oldest covered markets in the world. It's a shopper's dream, with tons of shops selling everything from spices and rugs to plates and jewelry. Get ready to bargain. It's part of the fun. Don't be shy about asking for lower prices. You might get a great deal on a cool souvenir. But it's not just about shopping. The Grand Bazaar is an experience. The sights, sounds, and smells are amazing. Get some Turkish coffee and enjoy the energy. It's like going back in time. Try not to get lost in all the little streets and crowds. But if you do, it's okay. You might find some hidden treasures. Now let's take a boat on the Bosphorus, the water that separates Europe and Asia. It's really cool to be sailing between 2 continents. As you go along the water, you'll see amazing views of Istanbul, from the big Ottoman palaces to the tall modern buildings. It's something you won't forget. Look out for the famous places along the shores, like the Rumeli Fortress, the Maiden's Tower, and the fancy Ottoman houses on the hills. You can imagine the sultans sailing here a long time ago. Whether you go during the day or at night when the city lights sparkle, a trip on the Bosphorus is something you must do in Istanbul. Our last stop is the Topkapi Palace, where the Ottoman sultans lived for over 400 years. It's like a real-life fairy tale. As you explore the palace's big courtyards, fancy rooms, and pretty gardens, you'll see how the sultans and their families lived. You can almost hear secrets being whispered. Don't miss the treasury, with its amazing jewels, gold, and special things, including the famous spoonmaker's diamond. It's super impressive. And be sure to see the harem, where the sultan's family lived. It's interesting to see how the women in the palace lived. Thanks for exploring Istanbul with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. From the old Hagia Sophia to the busy Grand Bazaar, Istanbul is a city you'll remember forever. So, what are you waiting for? Book your trip and see the magic of Istanbul yourself. You won't be sorry. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel videos. See you next time.